welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. On the Black Knights side of the field, get a look at their head coach. Her side still unhappy that they couldn't get the victory last week as their game ended in a tie. And across the field, the Dreadnoughts and their head coach. She and the league excited for this moment as we've got a matchup between two female head coaches. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They're brought out by a third-round pick back in 2023, Brock, someone who overcame a significant and scary injury to continue his football career. It's Hendon Hooker.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Looking to throw right away. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They're going play action. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Third down from the gun. Got his man. Watkins has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46. Running right is Lloyd. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Go.
To throw, Hooker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throw here, third down. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They're going to try to throw for it. They connect for the first. He's still going to the 30. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Ready?
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Go. Gravity Lions. Ready?
Lloyd. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dreadnoughts finish up an excellent opening series. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
The
Kicking
kicker
team
on
out to
for
try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. The Dreadnoughts take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
7. Black Knights, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And making his first NFL starts, this rookie QB who all of us are expecting to make some incredible things happen out there.
Now, don't take this the wrong way, Kate. I don't want to wish poor fortune on this guy starting his first career game in the NFL in Week 1. But I hope there's some broken plays out there, a little pressure he faces, because that's when he makes some incredible things happen, when he comes to life. And that ability is why he's leading this offense out.
60 Bison. Ready, ready?
First down, play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
3rd and long. They're going to throw.
You gotta catch it.
Defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Come on, come on. Go.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready, ready.
Now here's Hooker. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives him the first.
That's good.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Hand off here to Lloyd. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, a run with Lloyd. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. 4th down, pass coming. This is on the quick hitter. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And he's brought down after a short game.
Wide receiver just running along with him, like getting in his fucking
He
way.
didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now, they need 7.
Let's go now.
And first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Dave, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes the Black Knights punt team. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. This offense making its way back out now. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months.
Here we go. Here we go. Steady line. Steady.
They go play action on first down. Absolutely fires this one right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
You can't stay still. It's not a fucking thing. See if I can challenge that shit. challenge will be about? Did he catch it or not?
The challenge flag is out now. The Black Knights don't think they got that right the first time.
Previous play is under review.
Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Now, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do, and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do, I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
A give right side. Here's Lloyd. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, just duking it out.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Throwing off the play fake. Throwing this one back of the end zone.
He caught it.
And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts take a 13-0 lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. I got middle field opener close, so I got a single eye or 2 eye. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now we'll see them trying to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dreadnoughts double their lead to 14.
14. Black Knights, nothing.
But hey, seen the team is up double digits at home.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store.
Sunday night prime.
Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards. And a Columbus.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Trying to throw this from the gun.
Escapes
the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies. We do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
They'll air it out on 3rd. On the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Blake Gillikin on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes this in at the 25.
He got room. He got room.
And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. The Dreadnoughts, offense and receiver Savion Williams making their way back out. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Strike. Go.
Throwing now off the play action. This is Royals working left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Hooker to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go now.
Here's Hooker. Hits him on the out route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Gain of 11 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lloyd running dead ahead.
Lloyd.
He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
11 more yards. That's another Canton. First down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. Ready.
They run once more with Lloyd. Soft lane, hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the give, it's Lloyd. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down run with Brooks. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run, a momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Hang with us, everybody. More football from Canton on its way. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hooker will look to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Brooks will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own one. Yikes.
Ready, break.
Here we go. Third and less than a yard.
Come on, come on. Hit. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw his hooker. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Dreadnoughts both racing them to the halftime locker room.
Good.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dreadnoughts stretch their lead to 21.
Oh. Ain't no.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's White on the return.
Here we go.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Back out runs their offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
19 Tiger.
50-yard line.
Ready.
Second down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Hook 19.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Columbus.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Working down from the gun. That's going to be complete to Lovett. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Still sticking with the passing game. Forced out to his right. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
70 Timberwolves.
First and 10 at the
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pass cut by Brooks. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Back to throw. That's incomplete on second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. He's caught near the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He hit him.
And it's caught in the end zone.
Touchdown. They put some money up.
The Black Knights get their first points of this game just before halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
This is Trujillo to try to point after.
I got 2 female head coaches going at it right now.
The point after splits the uprights.
Fortunately, one of them will have an L.
The Black Knights get it back to
So
a
4 out of my
14-point game.
female head coaches got 5. They're already 3-0. Too bad one of these have to lose.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The offense headed back to the field. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Now Hooker. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Gets it to him on the screen. Room to run inside the 20. He will take this in. Touchdown. The Dreadnoughts get more points to end the lopsided first half. Marshawn Lloyd with a touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dreadnoughts stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's White on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's White on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long, they're going to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Brought down before the return gets far. The Dreadnoughts offense and receiver Savion Williams making their way back out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Hooker. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it.
Easy. I couldn't fuck me. I didn't hit the dock button.
That's a
bitch.
They take it away on the fumble.
Hate that shit. They need to fix that shit on Madden. Like, shit, you don't know how to fucking, you got a burly tackle. And you be barely tapping the bitch, you can still win airborne. Like, stop it, dog. That shouldn't have been no fumble, but it is. Maybe that'll help turn the game around for these bitch niggas.
Now this offense ready to head back out.
And
I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Brooks. Stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, you can't get 1 yard?
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Ready.
Running once more with Brooks. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
That's Bonnie, I love it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down pass play coming. Quick slant is caught by Teslam. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Brooks on the counter.
They ready for your ass.
That initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Pass out the screen. Brooks. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
Shotgun hand off to Bucky. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. It's kind of a weird feeling, right? You know that you capitalized on the turnover and you technically scored points, but when you look up at that scoreboard, you had to do more with that takeaway.
Right. This quarter and a half over week.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own.
That one even did. That's me.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
That's it. All filled in the book.
They'll start this drive with Brooks.
Yeah,
Still finding room past the 45. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. The Dreadnoughts grow their lead yet again.
Dreadnoughts 35, Black Knights 10.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's White on the return. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They got some bullshit now.
And they'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They go play action on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to bring things up. So that brings up 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And boy, they made a challenge that 1st down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 15.
Come on.
1st down.
Throw here on 1st. The defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To the right, he's got to Slaw. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's going to be their ball to begin the 4th, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference.
Okay,
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
ready. 70 Timberwolves.
From the red zone on 1st. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
What did he do? Did he drop that motherfucker? Yeah. If he ain't dropped that motherfucker, I'm going to look at it.
Yeah, that's enough.
The challenge flag is out now. The Black Knights don't think they got that right the first time. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So better luck on their second challenge of the contest, and they now have a third one available to them.
Shit, can't cheat them boys.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Black Knights make it an 18-point game.
35. Black Knights, 17.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense getting set to go. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further.
This thing right here looks like it's too damn done.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
That's 16 on the pickup. That means 1st down.
And the Canton first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Get it. Ready, ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down.
Finds
his man over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Go.
Design bootleg here. Going for the touchdown. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 2-yard
On
pickup
the 6.
makes it 3rd and 8.
Go. 19.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough, because that defense just simply has no answers.
And he is in. Touchdown. The Dreadnoughts keep adding that 4-quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter who's going to put that pitch right on them. Great outfield quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dreadnoughts continue piling onto this lead.
42. Black Knights 17.
It's a wrap.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense ready to get going again now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Caught quickly on the slant.
Uh-oh. Look at him.
He gets loose down the right side. Isaac to slow. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Black Knights making the scoreboard look a touch better.
You know, Kay, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
First 32. 17.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Black Knights make it an 18-point game.
42. Black Knights 24.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready?
By the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Hooker will look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Focus defensively does lead to moments like that one.
It's 16 yards on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Viking 18. Ready?
They'll go play action. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, And let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
That'll do it.
It's intercepted. And the Dreadnoughts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That was it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Canton. Dreadnoughts looking like they'll start this season with a win.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Hand off here to Lloyd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Come on, go.
Again, a run with Lloyd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Ready.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Going for it with Brooks. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses. And a blitz on 4th down is a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is just
do
a
it here on
great
ReeceMustSee
what every
football
offense
net.
wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
46-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Go. Bronco 80.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Dreadnoughts as we say so long from Canton.
Not week 1. Football. Time and out. Next time, out.